Ooh, that felt good. Come on, man, help out. Taking that strong. Oh, right here. Come around. Let's go! Woo!
Hey, need some help?
You ready for that L? Don't worry.
Come on, MP.
Yeah, it's time to fight now. Well, we good. Let's get y'all. Come on, bro. That wasn't me. Shut up, shut up. Go. Hey, go, right there. Come on, man. Who got ball? Oh, that's the win. It's the win. Come around.
Again.
Oh, what's good? Trifecta! Here's today's weather. Rain, and more rain. That's the way I do it.
Now we're rolling.
Crunch time, baby!
About game time, bring the pain time.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Yves Missi.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. At forward, it'll be Murphy and Jones. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Missi in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, they've got MP. He's out there with C.J. McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Bagley. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. Well, we know that players will often hit a wall at some point, Coach, in the season. When does that happen for coaches?
Yeah, maybe on opening night, Kevin. No, there's so much work that goes into it in the offseason. Opening night is almost a sigh of relief. But that feeling of relief does go away pretty quick.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. To the middle. And that one's good. Champagnie.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Back over to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jones, the pass to Murray. Poole on the wing. Good in the assist. Goes to Murray. Poole's got a couple of threes now in the first for New Orleans.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Loud pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game, and they double up Murray. New Orleans moving it around. Lets it go with the 3, and Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A 3 from MP. Missi grabs the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Poole finds Missi. Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup.
But when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. And here's George for 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. George is checked in for Washington. Koulibaly comes in.
On the court.
So the Pelican 5 right now. At forward, it'll be Murphy and Jones. Jose Alvarado is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Looney in at center.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP right side. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans leading by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 38 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Down low, Chandeli. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Murray. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And it's George missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Poole, no good. Wizards trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And another miss by Washington.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Murray kicks to Poole. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's MP, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year
here is Murray. 14 points for him. Jones up top. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 7. Misses off the right eye. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series. So this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Murray looking around. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Pelicans lead by 14. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
The Pelicans.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Well, you see the way MP is performing as a rookie. It's extremely impressive. He's putting the league on notice.
You know what? Not many rooks make this kind of impact. He's special.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side. Trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Bagley. George is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's Poole. 8 points for him. Here's the three. The rebound by Champagnie. Wizards trail by 13. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. With Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back over to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. And here is Murray. Following the three-pointer by MP. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Poole. Into the lane. In the corner, Murray with it. Over McCollum. Murray, no good. Wizards trail by 10. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Now Jones, following the three-point attempt by MP. Jones, the pass to Poole. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. MP is number 1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And here's the fast break. Poole leading the way. Murray, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
It's good, and the New Orleans leaders cut down to 8 on the bucket from George.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 minutes.
Murray against McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Has to Murray. Buries it down low. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
The 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
The ball movement on this run been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Wizards. George is checked in for Bagley. And it's Koulibaly in for Chris Middleton. New Orleans also making some changes. Looney comes in for Yves Missi. Bays. In for Trey Murphy. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Murray the pass to Jones. Now here's Poole. Murray outside. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3. Poole's got 11 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Bay kicks to Murray. Pass to Poole. Back to Murray. Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now a 12-point Pelican lead.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
And George, here we go.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
The Wizards have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for MP. Pelicans leading by 10. Now Alvarado. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Bay. The 3. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans on top. They're up by 10. And will return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication.
He's making some changes here. And it's Brian Keith calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. The Poole. It's up a three. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. And forward, it'll be Murphy and Jones. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. Green from outside.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Bagley. McCollum outside. Jacks up a 3. 3. Good.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Jones. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Now Poole. And get the 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Murray from 13 feet. It's in.
Always looking to be the leader. Big shot from him.
With the crossover. Soaring in. It's MP. What a finish.
Well, you got to be confident with your ball handling trying something like that. MP with the incredible move.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the 8. TNT connected cam. Murray with it. Now defended by McCollum. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
George. MP going to work inside.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself up there.
New Orleans leading by 3. Murray down low. He's guarded by McCollum.
Gigantic shot by Murray, showing he is not afraid of the moment.
Here's Bagley. Now MP lets loose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
That does not go. Washington's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. To tie it up, outside George. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Well, that's the guy you want with the ball. MP was ready, and he delivered.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
MP. First personal foul. 15 foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Here's MP. Rule with the steal. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throw.
George fires. Misses the deep three.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. We see the Pelicans get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance lane, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Obviously a tough loss for you, MP. What stands out as the biggest thing going forward?
It all starts with me. I can't be getting... I don't know, I didn't see the numbers, but I didn't do much on the glass tonight, and that can't happen. I can't come up short like that and expect us to win, so I got to do more.
You'll get him next time, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. And so long, everyone.
Phoenix Suns are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to eviction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest custom, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time,
oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Green against MP. Williams, a screen on MP. And it's Green missing. And so George will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. McCollum finds Middleton. Here's Champagnie. 9 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum, pass to George. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Pass to Green. 4-3. It's not going to go for him. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season. Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Here's Booker following the three-pointer by Washington. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
To the middle. George, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And here's Green from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
McCollum finds Middleton. George feels it out a bit. Rebounded by Green. Suns trail by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Williams a screen on McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Booker. And the shot's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Middleton outside. Back to George. The three. Middleton, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Brooks. Here's Booker. And it's good. 2 points. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
McCollum outside. Pass to Champagny. Here's Middleton. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Green for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
McCollum outside, and here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. George has got his third basket on the night right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, a great screen, and then he gets off it, rolls to the rim. Nice job by Mark Williams.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. George's shot is off. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Booker, and the layup is good. Booker's got 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Both teams changing it up here, and so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton. MP is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Keyshawn George, and it's Champagny at the center position. Brooks the pass to Allen. Outside Booker. Brooks outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He picked up 29 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Green's checked in from Booker. And now that we're halfway through the season, it's the perfect time to take a peek at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see who the top rookies are so far. We're about halfway through the season now, and he's outside of the top 5 spots. But he's been playing really well, and there's plenty of games left to go.
And he's performed well so far, already proving to be an effective player for his team.
I think he'll probably tell you he expected more of himself in the first half of the season, but you're right. I mean, being in the top 10 of these rankings is a positive for any rookie.
No problems. Not. Knocking that one down. Green's got 6.
I just love the ball.
Wizards trail by 11. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got his first basket.
MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Pass to Fleming. And here's Brooks. Here's Fleming. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 9.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Down low. On the wing, Brooks. In transition, here they come. A good look from Allen. And it's MP with a rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
The 3 ball. MP buries the triple.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Phoenix making a switch here. Green is checked in. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Washington.
One shot.
This guy, one of the best lob threats in the league. Mark Williams, a very springy 7-footer.
George left side from behind the arc. MP gets the corner bucket.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Pass to Green. Steps back and fires. Rebound by the Wizards. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction. Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Phoenix leading by 4. Allen inside. George defending. Outside. Green. No good on the 3.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Middleton. Brooks defending. Now here's MP. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the result.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race? Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Williams, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Fleming in at the 4-man position. So That's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The three, Booker. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams against George. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by MP. George has got 3 assists tonight. Green against MP. Back to Green. Pass to Williams. And here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, this coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, BA, is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by the Wizards. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's George. 23 points in the game. Champagny, the pass to Bagley. There's McCollum with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. A moment here to see the numbers for Devin Booker. Here's Green. He's got 10. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Williams. Allen outside. Clock at 6. There's a screen to stop the drought. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Koulibaly. Brooks defending. Here's McCollum. Soft touch off the glass. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
.151 left in the third. Pass to Fleming. To the paint. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
George against Allen. Here's Bagley. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. And here's Green from the arc. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Reynolds checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Champagny, and it's Carrington in for George. Washington. Big group substitution here for Washington. Bagley's checked in for Gill. Champagny comes in for George. Chris Middleton's checked in for Koulibaly. And it's George in for Carrington. On the court right now for the Wizards. George out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagny at the 4.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. 20 feet out. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
The Suns lead by 12. Booker. Oh, perfect step back.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Now George from downtown. The free ball is down.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 14. Here's the pass to Williams. Green outside. Bagley against Williams. Outside Booker. Oh! Booker with the triple.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And yes, sir. Matching three-pointers. Wow.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Wizards trail by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of the game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Booker. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Old Green rips down the board. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, no good. And the Wizards with possession here. A 12-point game. And that basket is good.
Justin Champagny.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long.
Unofficial teammate, the best way to secure your NBA seat. The National Basketball Association and the LA are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as playing, throwing objects, attempting to end a court-worthy rough play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators exhibiting such behavior are subject to eviction and possible arrest. Please report any violations to the...
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Clippers. For Washington, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Clippers, Wizards. The tip-off coming right after this. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Clippers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
You know, right now for the Wizards, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bagley, C.J. McCollum out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. And for Los Angeles, in the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovich. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Bringing this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Pocket 4. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Leonard finds Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And George gets it to go.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP. Unaffected by the defense there.
Lopez, a screen on McCollum. Pass to Leonard. Over Middleton. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Leonard against Middleton from 12 feet out. Another miss by Leonard.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Inside, and they get it. Lopez against Bagley. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Steps back. Here's Harden. And again, no good by the Clippers. Wizards leading by 4. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 36 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Clock at 6. Pass to Beal. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Beal from long range. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. MP passes to Champagnie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Catching up on the chain. He's making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and then for Washington, George is checked in for Marvin Bagley. And George is subbed in for Chris Middleton. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Batum is out there with Derek Jones, and it's done in at the 1 spot.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Pass to Leonard, and stolen by Coulibaly. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Beal. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And then for Washington, Bagley comes in for Keyshawn George. And Middleton subbed in for Coulibaly. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones with the screen on McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Harden, money from the arc.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's MP. Kicks it down to Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in that first half. 2 minutes.
McCollum outside. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. George, no good. Clippers trail by 6. Jones with the screen on Bagley. Back to Beal. And he makes good on the layup. Beal's got 9 points.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
MP outside. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Outside Leonard from deep. Washington with the rebound.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And George kicks to Bagley. The Wizards working the ball around now. Cullen passes to George. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. Rebound by the Clippers. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Leonard. Outside Beal. The Clippers need to get off a shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Well, they're executing well, and that's
a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the set.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. McCollum is out there with George. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you so much. The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Kevin, back to you.
A veteran-heavy roster. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Middleton against Leonard. Over Middleton. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Washington leading now by 4. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with 4.
Back to George. From downtown, MP nails the triple.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Outside Leonard. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Harden against McCollum. They get it back.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Lopez against MP. Pass to McCollum. From deep, George. Another miss by MP. Clippers trail by 4. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by McCollum.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bagley sets a screen for MP. Bagley, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bradley Beal's checked in for Lopez. And it's done in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Dalton Carrington's checked in for Washington. Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. And here's Beal. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. George against Harden. MP passes to Champagnie. Carrington with the ball. And here's MP for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Outside Beal. Harden kicks to Leonard. Pass to Beal. They could use a bucket. Rebound, Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And there it is for him. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Bogdanovic looking around. Nobody near Leonard. Drops one in from the wing. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Backcourt of Harden and Bogdanovic. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Middleton pulls it down. Wizards leading by 14. Here's George. Shoots the 3. He drills the 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Now Harden. Beyond the arc. Middleton pulls it down. The drive by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Lopez. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
That's all you.
Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Collins. George with the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Leonard. Over Middleton. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against Los Angeles.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for George.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. definitely had the hot hand.
McCollum there for the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich against MP. That one misses. Now here's Bogdanovich. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just...
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a...
Come on, you saw me out there. I was focused on...
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic.